Dr. Doom, Dr. Doom. You suck ass, and you shouldn't, dude. The center one is always the worst. I just want to tell you that right now. The center one is always the worst. STFU. I choose you. Go STFU. Fuck. Yeah. Danny. Her name is 2. Danny, you don't smell like glue.
One of your viewers has ascended in the new meta.
Oh! Danny! No way. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today, as you can probably guess from the clip, we're gonna be re-rolling those 2 sweet, juicy CTPs of energy that I got so lucky pulling after the Dr. Doom fiasco that you've also witnessed recently on the channel. However, before we begin that, I want to warn you guys, let you know, ring the bell, not my bell, not the notification bell or my other bell, but the bell for the new character upgrade limited event. If you haven't already collected your rewards, make sure you collect them all because it's expiring extremely soon. And if you have any last minute upgrades to make to any of these characters, do them so you can get these rewards before they expire and they're gone forever. Now, moving on to the main event. When I went on vacation, you guys know that, or maybe you don't know because you weren't paying attention, but the background changed in the YouTube videos. More importantly, I wasn't able to make it to the Twitch streams, but there is one positive, there is one good aspect of my vacation that I took in December, and that was CTPs and obelisks. Because I wasn't streaming, because none of the content that I was making required me to reroll obelisks, I was able to save up every single obelisk that I rolled up to 6 stars through doing special missions, through doing the other epic quest missions that drop obelisks that I got in special missions from hidden tickets, obelisks that I made from the shield lab in the processor, and we've got over 30. That's right, over 30 regular garbage, badly rolled red 6-star obelisks. So we're gonna take these bad boys, we're gonna take all 30 of them, and we're gonna try to roll these 2 CTPs. Now I know you can see 3 CTPs of energy here. This one in the middle is good, it's got some good stats, and it's got a 180 proc. This is what I had equipped on Dr. Doom, but I have since changed his obelisk to a PvP kind of centric build that I'm going to be exploring, and I have been exploring with quite a bit of success. So if you want to see more of that, hit up the Twitch streams. But we have more CTPs to roll that are bad. In the case of the ones on the sides of that 180 proc, they are 140 and 120 apiece. And if you're like me, you want your CTPs to be at least 180 because they're so valuable. You don't want them to be okay. You want them to be the best version of themselves possible. And now I know some of you guys are going to say, Cynicalex, what do you need more CTPs of energy for? You have so many already. Who could possibly need CTPs of energy? Well, on top of giving them to both Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic, I need more CTPs of energy for other characters. There's a good chance that I may be tier 3ing Magneto if I'm not going to tier 3 Mr. Fantastic, and if I tier 3 Magneto once I get the last blast book, I'm gonna need to swap his CTP of destruction for a CTP of energy so I can get those sweet ABX scores. And so because of that, I need those extra CTPs to have at least decent stats. And then of course, for any future characters that come out, or if there's character reworks, Captain Marvel, etc., I want to have 1 or 2 lying around that I can just throw on a character to see just how well they perform. So let's get the ball rolling. Just so that you guys know, I also got pretty lucky. Out of the 33 that I rolled 2 of them pretty well. I rolled this one kind of halfway through because I usually roll guard break if I can, because it's a very good first stat to have for both offensive builds and defensive builds, mostly defensive but sometimes offensive. This is a guard break lightning damage 160. This would be good on a half PvP, half PvE kind of Thor, pretty good for Storm and a few other lightning based characters. And then I also rolled this one, a guard break cold damage 180. This would be beautiful for Bobby if he ever came to the game, Iceman. And yeah, it would be decent for Luna Snow in, again, a half PvP, half PvE type of build. But everything else you see is just either a low proc like a 120 or something like that, or it's just completely garbage. Mind damage, poison resist, shockwave. So we're not going to go through the stats on all of these obelisks. Believe me, I've checked and double checked and rechecked, and they're all bad. I mean, some of them, for some of you guys who don't have as many obelisks, they might be worthwhile. And definitely a year ago, I would have saved this obelisk. Max HP 4 seconds, that's pretty good. But now I have a much more laser focused value on what I'm trying to get. And so here we go with the first roll. We got a 120 and it transforms into a 120. Very good. Now the stats did actually go up, which is a good sign, but it's not what it's really not what we want. Where did it go? The only thing that annoys me is that they move around. So we're gonna try again here. This is attempt number 2 with a 100% cold damage. That's not an energy proc, or that's not a damage proc, by the way. Don't be fooled. And it's a 140 with bad stats. Now, generally speaking, you want the first one, or sorry, the second one, the crit damage to be higher. The ignore deep dodge is nice, but it's not as important as the crit damage, because you want to max out crit damage so you can focus all your urus and your obelisk and your uniform and stuff like that, your 4th gear, on your crit rate. This is number 3, number 4. I lost track. Let's say it's number 4. And yeah, these is kind of like the bad, one of the worst rolls. You've got high ignore dodge. I guess the worst roll would be all of the stats bad, duh. But this is also pretty bad because it's got really low crit damage. The only character that's basically really good for a low crit damage CTP, just so that you guys know if you ever happen to get one, would be Gambit, because he has so much crit damage already on his build. You can give him one with very low, 20% crit damage. It doesn't matter. He doesn't need it. He's got so much from his build already. And someone like Wolverine would be another example of a character that doesn't need the crit damage. But you know what I need? I need a 200 proc, please. Oh, and we got it, but unfortunately, see, this is what I was saying. This is exactly what I was saying. The crit damage is low and the ignore dodge is high. Now, it is a 200 proc, which is very valuable, so I may end up keeping this anyways. 28.9 is pretty low, where it could be up to 45%, so we're missing like 17, almost 17%, 16%. But yeah, it is a 200 proc with almost 40% ignore dodge, which is very nice. This could also be used for someone like Ghost. I know you don't want to hear that because Ghost is a really bad character, but if you wanted the max score for ABX, the ignore dodge being so high is good, because on that day you need ignore dodge for the Frost Beast. So I'm actually going to keep that one for now. I don't know, Twitch chat might end up convincing me to re-roll it, but it is a 200 proc. And honestly, despite the number of CTPs of energy that I have a lot. Not that many are 200 procs. Most of them are 180 procs, even for my ABX characters. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that one for now. But we still have one more to go, and hopefully we'll get lucky as we did then. You know what? I'm gonna say this right now on the video. If we get this one to roll with great stats and a 180 proc, or so-so stats and a 200 proc, like let's say we get this one again, for example. If either of those things happen in the next 5 rolls, I'll go and I'll pull the CTP chest 3 times on the video. For the CTP of destruction. Alright, it's not CTP of energy right now, it's destruction, but I will do it if I get that lucky. I really don't think I am going to get that lucky, but we'll have to wait and see. There's a 120 right there with bad ignore dodge. This is number, I guess, 7 overall on the video. 120, I got to make sure it's the right one here. We don't want to roll a good one that we've already fixed up. 140 again, nope. And these kind of just bounce around, so you could be here for a long time. I've done 10, 20 rolls on a single CTP and not gotten anything, but then again, I just did 5, so I really can't complain. I'm just saying the RNG does fluctuate. This is the 3rd roll, and bad ignore dodge, amazing crit damage, but it's only a 140 proc. So 2 more rolls for that CTP pull guarantee. Here we go, number 4, still 140, better stats, but still not good enough. Oh, I got gear modification stage 2. Oh, it was a challenge. Nice. One tip I have for you guys for the challenges, real quick, this is just kind of spur of the moment. Someone on the Twitch chat notified me of this. For the achievements, there is one in the arena that I think tells you to play the legendary battles. I think it's right here where it tells you to play legendary battle a certain number of times. Clear 50 legendary battle stages. So most people will just do their 5 legendary battle stages per day, which is the 5 that you get the boxes for, and then they'll stop. Well, this person discovered that you can just keep playing Legendary Battle. Now, I don't know how desperate you are to get some more superior boost, but if you are super desperate and you need these to upgrade your other ISOs, you can just keep playing. Even though you're not getting any rewards, you can keep playing over and over and over again. Do the Thor stage against Hulk. It takes about 3 seconds. The whole stage with the loading screen is like less than 10 seconds. So you can farm, you know, 6, 7 per minute. And yeah, you could get this done in like 5 minutes. And then maybe do the next one and the next one. I don't know. You can grind it out as much as you want. It's pretty dope. I love grindable rewards in video games, and that's definitely one of them. So here we go, the last one. So yeah, thank you to the person that let me know about that. And the last one here for the CTP of Destruction guarantee. We're looking for a 180 or 200 proc. Oh, really bad. Basically the lowest damage proc possible. 120 is the lowest, and very, very low stats. That is awful, awful, awful. All right, we're gonna give this one 5 more pulls. I do want to save a few red obelisks to possibly roll other obelisks, or to possibly roll another CTP if I happen to get one of Destruction in the future for another character. So here we go. 5 more rolls. We're gonna bang these out a little bit faster. See what we get. 120 with bad stats. No, thank you. Let's do another one here. That was a mind damage, mind resist. 160. Nope. If it was perfect stats like 45, 45, I would consider it, but it's not even close with the 27. Where did it go? With the 27% crit damage. This is number 3. Here, let's go. 120 with good stats. No, thank you. 44.2% ignore dodge. That's the highest I've ever seen. I would love for one day to just see 45, 45, 200. That would be insane. An actually perfect CTP of energy. And there we go, still bad stats, 31, 33, 120. These 120 procs are actually killing me. And the last one here, fire damage, poison resist, 200 proc, please. And we got a 140 proc with decent stats. So a little bit of luck at the beginning with those 5 rolls giving us a 200 proc with decent stats. We got the 38, 28, or you can call it 39, 29 if you want to round up. But then after that, we flushed about 10 down the drain with nothing to show for it on this 140 proc. So let me know what you guys think of the double CTP Dr. Doom madness, all the gold that I flushed, the obelisks that I've been saving up, and my luck. Subscribe if you enjoy the content and you want to support me. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.